Hey everyone, I'm Lisa Dahl. I am a non-diet health coach and I work with women just like you to learn how to listen, trust, and respect their body through the practice of intuitive eating. Today I want to talk to you about something that I refer to as belly love. So what does that really mean? Most of us are very regimented on when we are eating. It's based on our schedules, the time of day, our to-do lists. And when we often check in with ourselves to ask if we're hungry, we feel guilty if the answer is yes. What would it feel like to be able to change that relationship from listening and respecting what our body says and removing the guilt and the shame for being hungry? I often refer to that chatter as the food police, those little voices in our head that say, no, you're not supposed to eat, or you're supposed to eat this, you're supposed to eat that. What I'm talking about is getting rid of those rules, those guidelines, that nasty chatter of the food police, and taking the time to check in with your belly and to see if you're really hungry. So what that would look like is periodically taking a minute to pause and taking a few deep breaths and becoming in tuned to your body. So when you slow down, you will understand and start to hear the signals that our body has to say. And there's a big difference between physical hunger and emotional hunger. And we're trying to tune into the actual physical hunger. And for many of you who are chronic dieters or yo-yo dieters, that might sound like a foreign concept because you might not even understand what your body cues are for hunger. So examples are your tummy could be rumbling, you could have an emptiness, you might notice some lightheadedness. So when I'm talking about checking with your belly, I'm also checking in with your body and trying to help you discern the difference between the physical hunger and the emotional hunger. For me, I'm very clear. It has taken me years, but I have become very clear on the difference between my physical hunger and my emotional hunger. My emotional hunger is I kind of get that angst feeling in my belly, and it is a tightness, which is a very distinct difference than my tummy rumbling or starting to get brain fog when I'm physically hungry. So checking in with your belly, you're trying to understand the difference. You're trying to listen to your body, not the voices of saying, yes, you can eat, no, you can't eat. And what this practice does is that mindfully eating is a component of intuitive eating. And it supports the principles that are talking about honoring your hunger, giving yourself permission to eat when you're hungry for whatever you are hungry for, learning to eat for physical rather than emotional reasons, and understanding the internal hunger cues that your body is letting you experience. And even though we're talking about trying to understand the difference, I'm not telling you not to eat for emotional hunger. When we eat for emotional hunger, we get that food to soothe. It releases that dopamine and it helps us get through whatever situation that we are trying to get through. What I'm talking about is helping you to check in with your belly to understand the difference between the physical and the emotional hunger. If you do choose to eat for emotional hunger, think about it with curiosity versus judgment. And here are a few questions that might be really helpful for the next time that you are choosing to eat for emotional hunger. Did your eating experience help you feel better? And it might be a quick yes. Think about it a few minutes later. Where's that angst and that still stressful feeling still part of your body? Was that energy, that negative energy still there? How long did this food help you feel better? Were your difficult emotions still there when the eating was over? And what else could have helped you besides choosing to eat? So how can we build that self-care toolbox so that the automatic reaction, if it is emotional, isn't about food. And the energy that we feel when it comes to emotional eating are just our thoughts. We get those thoughts and then those emotions set in, and then we're quick to fix it. It's learning to breathe through those feelings and acknowledging them and asking those questions. What am I feeling? What do I need? And that has to do with checking in with your belly and checking in with your gut. And when we talk to our bodies, or when we listen to our bodies, we start to take into account our mind and our bodies and our hearts. What do we really, really need? And if it isn't food, is it companionship? Is it love? Is it safety? Is it security? Is it physical touch? Trying to understand what it is that we need will help differentiate between the physical signals of your tummy grumbling or the brain fog that might set in, and understanding what else your body is trying to help you understand. And these are the components of learning how to listen, trust, and respect your bodies. With that in mind, I have created a program called Body Peace and Food Freedom, which really starts to dig even deeper into this conversation. So if this is something that resonates with you and you would like more information, please reach out, put a comment below. You can visit my website at lisadahlwellness.com, and my Body Peace Food Freedom program kicks off on March 25th. And it is a one-on-one program with a small group experience. So I only have a few spaces left, and I would love to share the information and help you with your health and wellness journey. Thanks for watching, and tune in soon for another video. Have a great day.